Well, I've known Lily for many, many years. I mean, I saw her do Tea in the early 90s at the Odyssey Theater. And she just blew me away. I mean, she's one of a handful of actors, that I know that had that level of talent. Um, and so she's, I've just always held her in very, very high respect. She came back to me a couple of years ago now and said, "Well, I'm working on this script that I want to produce. Can we just, can I pick your brain?" So I met, had coffee with her and was willing to help in any way that I can. People think I have something to offer, so I'll meet with them and answer any questions that they have if I can be helpful. And somewhere in the conversation, she said, "Well, I want you to play the father." And I don't know. It was strange to me. I mean, I always think when someone says that to me, my own gut reaction is that, well, something must be wrong.
I should play the teenager.
I wish it was that. But I mean, you go out there and audition and you're so used to the rejection that when it happens, you go, well, what's wrong with this person? It's like something must be wrong. I don't know. I mean, that's just, an actor thing. It's either you think you're God's gift and you should be in everything, or you have all these doubts about yourself, and as soon as that happens, you go like, okay. So months go by, and we're all just doing our own thing, and then I see a casting notice for the two Hapa girls in Lily's feature, Model Minority, shooting in April. And I'm going, oh, she got her money. And I think I tweeted about it, and she got back to me and said, "Oh yeah, I meant to tell you, we got our money. We're shooting next month." It's a wonderful role, and I'm just really grateful that she did write it and offer it to me, because it's really a rare role, because this character, who's Japanese American, a sansei like myself, is just very, very deep and very multi-layered. I mean, he's not in the film a lot. And I think initially, you usually wish, God, I wish I was in the movie more. But I don't wish that at all in this movie, because after I saw it, because it's nearly perfect. And if I were in it more, I would spoil it. You know what I mean? And it's a good thing to leave the audience wanting more. And for whatever reason, Lily, I think, really likes the father in this film. And he kind of is a presence in this daughter's life in a really positive way, despite his flaws. And so, I mean, I'm just really thrilled to be involved, because it's not only a nice film, but it's a role I can be proud of. He struggles with alcoholism, which I'm blessed to not have to fight that demon. And I've known alcoholics, and I've been around through family members that I have that are very courageously facing drug addiction and alcoholism. I've been through family sessions about it for a long period. So I've gotten to be very familiar with the addiction and with the struggles that alcoholics face. So I really respect those that fight that. And this is a character that comes to that place in his life. So I mean, it was something that, despite the fact that I'm not a father and I'm not an alcoholic, it really resonated. And I think a lot of it is because he's Japanese American, and Lily wrote in the kind of cultural aspects of that, of how we don't talk about things, how we kind of put things, under the carpet, or pretend they're not there, or just, put on the face.
Away.
Well, I mean, the title Model Minority, just is so fitting in many ironic ways.